Frederick Douglass taught that literacy is the path from slavery to freedom. There are many kinds of slavery and many kinds of freedom, but reading is still the path. Carl Sagan said that. It gets me excited to hear someone say something like that. I don't know if anyone else is the same way, or maybe I'm just weird, but it gets me excited. Sagan was a Jewish Russian first-generation immigrant from Brooklyn, and he had a huge sense of wonder. Oddly enough, his parents were not scientists. They actually knew nothing, well, almost nothing, about science. But they introduced him simultaneously to skepticism and to amazement. They in turn kind of taught him the two most important modes of thought to the scientific method. Sagan, like many great minds, had an event that marked the beginning of his intellectual adventure. It was the 1939 World's Fair. He was about 5. He remembered how a flashlight that shined on a photoelectric cell created a cracking sound, and how the sound from a tuning fork became a wave on an oscilloscope. Sagan saw that the world held wonders of a kind he'd never guessed. Sagan attended the University of Chicago, where he participated in the Astronomical Society, received a Bachelor of Arts with general and special honors, then a Bachelor of Science, then a Master of Science in Physics, and then a PhD in Astronomy and Astrophysics. He later worked at the Smithsonian Astrophysical Observatory in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and lectured at both Harvard and Cornell universities. During his lifetime, he published more than 600 scientific papers and popular articles, and was author, co-author, or editor of more than 20 books. He was even politically active, vying for peace on Earth with the hope that humanity would eventually become a space-faring species. Sadly, he died in 1996 at the young age of 62. On November 9th of 2001, on what would have been his 67th birthday, the NASA Ames Research Center dedicated the site for the Carl Sagan Center for the Study of Life in the Cosmos. It was certainly appropriate. Carl was a visionary, and now his legacy would be synonymous with 21st century research committed to enhancing our understanding of life in the universe. Sagan was an astronomer, an astrophysicist, a cosmologist, an author, a science popularizer, science communicator, humanitarian, and Sagan was my hero. I'm happier today because of one of his comments. He said, "Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known." Thank you, Carl. My question to my fellow intellectuals is this: who is your hero? Peace.